Hey, KIC here. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. Last few episodes, we've been working on this here structure down below. That looks like it's kind of on fire, but it's really not because it's just a bunch of torches out in the way. And we're going to walk Big Bird over here because I like walking on the back of flying creatures. It entertains me and it's actually super helpful. I really rather like that. Now, the reason I'm coming over here is because I took a trip home and I happened to grab my blueprint for a smithy. And I've been out collecting materials. Big Bird here has a few of them, and I may need a few of them, actually, come to think of it. But I thought, you know, we should go ahead and make that smithy. I kind of talked about doing something like that. I think that was last time. And if not, just nod your head and pretend I did. And here we go. So let's go ahead and whip up a smithy. Just like that, there goes a bunch of resources. And I think doing this, it's really going to necessitate expanding this building, which is kind of unfortunate because, well, I have stuff down already. And I'm limited on the directions I can go without greatly impacting my structure. So either I need to add another floor or I maybe need to blow this wall out right here. I think we'll just go ahead and do that right now. Let's do it this... Whoa, Yeah, we're going to do it this way first. That way I can get the most resources back. Yeah, this building was not really planned well, obviously. But, you know, it's okay. What can you do? I mean, you can make this stuff, you can break this stuff, you can do it all day long. It doesn't really matter. It's just how you decide to do things. I have enough to make one foundation, which means I need a lot more wood. I'm going to end up having to get a lot more stuff than what I was kind of planning on doing for this episode. But, you know, if that's the case, so be it. It's all right. Okay, let's go ahead and put those foundations on... Oh, I don't know. We'll say number 5. That way we can get these down. Now, this might be about as big as I go on the ground floor. The idea with this building really is not to be all that large. Although, the other thing I would like to do is play with electricity out here. And, I don't know, maybe I'll end up having to blow this wall out and I'll move the forge. But, I don't know. That's kind of a decision for another day. And, oh, hi, Parasaur. Excuse me, yes. Welcome to the back porch, because why not? I don't have enough to make anything awesome. Let's go grab what remains on Big Bird here. I think that's enough for one wall. One measly wall, I believe. Yeah, look at that. I think I may... No, I took the wood out, didn't I? Bummer. Did I put any in here? Because... 2 wood. That's all I need for one wall. Well, hooey to that. Let's go ahead and just pop that down anyway. I don't necessarily need to do all this stuff right here. I can do a little of this on my own, even though we've been building most of it together. I don't know. Maybe I'll need to take care of that on my own. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to actually put smithy, even though I know I didn't do this in the main base. I didn't put it indoors. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. Didn't feel like it should be indoors, but I'm going to put it indoors. I'm going to put it over here, and we're going to spin it around just because I can. I don't know, maybe I should do it that way. Yeah, let's go that way. I think I like that a little better. Put it in the corner there because it fits just nicely-ish. Sort of, kind of there. I can easily remake a campfire, so... Here, why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's access this first because there's a bunch of meat and charcoal in it. And then Big Bird, I'm going to have you hold on to some of this stuff. So you can hold on to that. And let's just go ahead and dump the charcoal in here. And the chitin, since I grabbed some more of that because I had a random scorpion attack. Okay, so let's go ahead and demolish this guy. Yeah, I'm hesitant because I think I'm going to want to blow this wall out. So I really didn't need to get rid of that campfire because I'm going to go ahead and put the smithy back over here again. Yeah, that was unnecessary, but that's all right. I will actually find a better place for the campfire. Maybe it'll go... Well, it can't really go right there because it's totally in the way if it goes here. I don't know. I will figure that out, and if I end up experimenting like I think I may, then I might just actually do something similar to the main base and actually build a second floor where I have a big old industrial gas grill. I'm kind of a fan of those. Those are pretty awesome. I rather enjoy those. Let's go ahead and hop back out here, and I do want to put up at least a couple of walls so I don't have a bunch of visitors inside. That's kind of silly. Let's at least close that off. And then maybe we can talk a little planning about where the rest is going to go and the other sort of stuff that's going to come out here. Now, I do want to mention one other thing right quick, and that is that I have not started the episode with it, and I'm not going to end the episode with it. I'm not going to go into the middle of the episode with it. I have not named the other Argentavis yet. So, one more day. I've mentioned before my schedule can be a little... let's just go ahead and use the word unpredictable. I think that's a good one. So I don't always have the time to record that I think I may. So I'm actually having to do this one a little in advance, which means that, yeah, I'm not actually going to be able to name the bird in this episode, but I've seen quite a few good suggestions so far, and, well, all the suggestions are good, so I don't have a favorite. I'm just, in all likelihood, going to end up putting everything in a random number generator, and boom, there we go. That's what I did during one of my live streams. That seemed to work out pretty well. I enjoyed doing that. No plain favorites, just, hey, you know, whatever happens, happens. The luck of the random number. So, if you do have a name for the bird and you haven't thought about submitting it, or you thought, ah, dang it, I'm too late. Well, there you go. You have one more day. And it looks like we have a bird fight. Oh, you're a level 11, are you? Well, unfortunately for you, you're going to die because Big Bird has already worked you over pretty well. Hi, cat. Here we go. She was standing up and saying hi into the microphone. I got 2 raw prime meat out of that. That's kind of a shame because that's going to go to waste. Let's go ahead and throw that on Big Bird. I guess I might need to turn around and maybe make a campfire again. Which means I should probably grab some more stones, but let's see. I would like to do a couple of ceilings just to go ahead and enclose that space, more or less. So let's go ahead and chop a couple more trees down right quick. Pretty excited to get this base up and running. I think now that I have the smithy, that's a pretty big chunk of that. Because the smithy means I can go ahead and repair all my tools without having to fly all the way back to base. That would have been a really bad idea not to add a smithy, so that's kind of critical, really. Let's go ahead and fly him over here. It'll just be a little faster to do this. Then I can hop off. No, it's not because I'm lazy, it's because I'm going to need him anyway. Getting ready to fly back down. Ah, oh, dang it, I thought I was going to get enough from that one. I guess not. Oh well. I should have flown him over here. I did not. Let's go ahead and make one more ceiling. And then I'm going to grab some stones right quick, just some additional ones. Just because I know there are plenty of them around here, and I'll go ahead and remake that campfire. I might make that outdoors. There's no particular need for me to have it indoors right now. And either way, like I said, I kind of think I'll end up going with the big industrial grill anyway. So this is really just a holdover for the time being. This is just to get this outpost off the ground. So let's go ahead and run back here. It's getting to be a little dark, so probably should throw a little extra wood into the torches as well. Since I don't really have mortar and pestle going over here, I can't really load everything up with spark powder. That's what it's called. Had one of those moments where I had to think about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop some more walls down. This is not really going to be sufficient, but that's fine. So we'll go ahead and do a wall right there. And we'll do one there and one there. And I'm just going to do so and so. So I did run out of walls there. I don't want to keep doing too much of this, but I should be able to place another ceiling. It would be nice to have everything running the same direction, so kind of trying to do that since this one is out of direction, and that kind of bothers me, actually. Look at that. Everything else looks nice and orderly, but that one does not. Funny thing is, this is somewhat technically considered enough for a house because it has walls and roofs, and even though it is open right here, I mean, hi, open to the elements, it's still considered indoors, so you get the bonuses for temperature, essentially, which I'm not going to complain about that. Let's go ahead and throw the blueprint back in there. I don't need that. Did say I want to make another campfire just because I can go ahead and... Sorry, I've been trying the... oh, I don't know what you call it, just the folder thing just for kicks. And, I don't know, it's, I don't know where anything is. It's miscellaneous. No. Okay, structures. Wood. Wouldn't be wood, right? Stone. Not really a structure, though. Crafting. No, it's not crafting. Cooking. Wow. Way too obvious for me. I couldn't handle that. Oh, look at that. I do have one more wall. Well, good. Let's go ahead and put the campfire on the other side of that guy. And I'm going to go ahead and put my other wall down since I discovered one sitting in my inventory. And let me grab... Excuse me. Let me grab the raw prime meat, assuming I'm going to be cutting it close. Assuming I have enough time to cook it up. I don't want that to go to waste if I can save it. Let's go ahead and just light that fire. I don't care. So I do think I'm going to be able to save that, which is nice. Go ahead and throw some of these extra materials in here. I can go ahead and chew on that. Really should get that mortar and pestle up and running too. It makes sense to have spark powder just because, well, spark powder as well as cementing paste, because I think I'm going to need all of those things at some point. Oh, look at that. He has a lot of spoiled meat on him. Funny how that works out. Anyway, probably drink some water too, so let's do that. Why not? Alright, this is going to be cooked. Alright, there we go. It is cooked. I'll let that burn out for the rest of it. That's fine. I'm not overly concerned about that. We'll go ahead and throw some prime meat in there. I just want to load these guys up right quick. Get you just a couple more, and we'll get you a couple more. That's fine. One is actually sufficient. I just want to take stock of kind of what we're looking at now. Just do a little bit of planning with you. So, obviously I need one more wall in there. Have the smithy in here, you know, and actually just kind of while I'm thinking about it too, let me grab this stuff and I can throw these in here. And I know I'm going to need some wood and some hides to repair this stuff, so with a little luck I'll have as much as I need for all those guys in there. I can actually need a little more wood, but it's alright. I wanted to repair my pike as well, but that's okay. Go ahead and throw a hatchet back in, pick back in, and I can leave. Oh, you know what? I do think I'll be okay. Let's go ahead and repair that guy. Just enough wood, exactly what I needed. Okay, good. So we have this in place, have the forge, have the smithy. I kind of like the idea of going multiple forges, but again, I kind of think this wall's going to need to be blown out. Maybe I could do a... Since I started with the cube, I could do a 3x3, or, well, 3x3x2. Guess that'd be fine. Maybe use a second floor for a generator, that sort of stuff. I'm not 100% sure how I want to handle electricity in this place. Obviously, having lamp posts and that sort of thing would be nice, because then I don't need to keep using a bunch of wood, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to approach that just yet. Oh, that's right. I forgot I put that down there, and I never mentioned that. Let's just run up here right quick, because I'm going to need some wood shortly, if for no other reason than to repair my poor, almost broken torch. Let's fly over here. Can't tell. I think that's a white one, not a blue drop. Yeah, I think so. Looks like there's a nice yellow over there. Maybe we should just go run that down. I haven't played the beacon chasing game in quite a while, and there are actually quite a few things I could use, so it wouldn't necessarily be a waste of time. Do I have any flint? That's going to be the next problem. Nope, sure don't. Let's go ahead and grab some flint right quick. And I will need a stone as well. Alright. Never mind. Let's find a rock. There we go. Rock. So give me flint and a stone, and that'll be good. So let's go ahead and run back over here. Come on, Big Bird. We're going for a ride. I think that's a yellow one anyway. It looks yellow to me. Wonder if I can find that one easily. Let's just go ahead and zoom over there. Okay, so here is the yellow beacon. And it's nice and underwater-ish. Which means I'm cold. Wow. I'm not even going to dignify that by picking it up. Well, that's alright. That's what happens. I'm going to need to call him over to me because he's floating above water. It's alright. It happens. So I'm actually going to head back to the primary base. And that is where I'm going to end my playing session, which means the next time around we will be at the main base. I will have a name for the Argentavis, picked from one of your suggestions, not one of my own. And that is where we will resume. Now, if I'm able to, I'm going to do a little resource collecting on my own because I really do like the idea of starting with electricity, and maybe I'll even blow that wall out that I talked about and kind of just get things maybe kind of prepared so we can do that and have a little more time messing around with that stuff instead of collecting materials. But that is where I'm going to have to call it an episode. So I will catch you on the next one. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any streaming this weekend. Maybe, maybe not. It just kind of depends. But yeah, I don't know. I was really bad about it last week, and I didn't mention specific times. I just mentioned that I would be doing some streaming. So again, I do try to mention it on Twitter and on Google Plus if it is something that I'm going to be doing. So check those places. Otherwise, if you happen to be around the channel, you do get a notification if you're watching a video or looking at the channel, I think, that I'm streaming. So happy to have you join me. It's always a good time. Get to just kind of kick back, chat a little bit. It's a little more relaxed environment where we just kind of goof around a little bit, answer some goofy questions, have a conversation, all that sort of stuff that is really not always easy to do on a recorded video. So I'll see you then, or I hope to see you then. So have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. See you later.